Before beginning this video, I'd like to remind everyone to be extremely careful to avoid burns, as a lot of the things we'll be using are very hot. The first thing you need to prepare when making a creme caramel are some ceramic baking dishes called ramekins inside a deep baking tray lined with brown paper. This will become our water bath or bain-marie, which will prevent our custard from overcooking. And measure out your other ingredients, of course. Step 1. Making the caramel. First, put sugar and water in a pot with a lid. This helps prevent the sugar from crystallizing and trying to turn back into sugar. Make sure you cook your caramel on high temperature and take the lid off as soon as steam comes puffing out the sides. Be careful not to burn your fingers. Remember to never stir or mix up your caramel because this can cause the sugar to crystallize. As soon as your caramel starts to turn a little bit golden, turn it down because it can get from light honey color to black and burny very, very quickly. The caramel is ready when it's a slightly dark honey color. As soon as it's ready, you have to pour it into the ramekins you have prepared right away and spread it around before it gets hard. It can help to have a partner to spread the caramel around, but watch out, it's very, very hot, so make sure never to get any on your hands or else it will give you a serious burn. After making your caramel, you're going to bring your milk to the boil with the second measurement of sugar in the bottom to prevent the milk from burning in the pot. You can tell the milk is about to start boiling over because it's steaming a lot. So now it's ready to add to my egg and sugar mixture to make the custard part of the creme caramel. Adding a hot liquid to an egg mixture is called tempering it. Adding it a little at a time gets the eggs used to the hot liquid and then doesn't create scrambled eggs or lumps of cooked eggs in your mixture, which is really important because the best thing about this dessert is its smooth and creamy texture. After a while, it's okay to add the milk a little faster because by now the eggs are accustomed to the hot liquid. The next step is to strain the custard mixture through a fine sieve. This takes out any gloopy bits of egg whites and allows the finished dessert to have a very smooth texture, like Jell-O. Since some of my Filipino students brought leche flan, the Philippine version of this dessert, to school, I started using lemon zest to give it a really nice flavor. I put this in after straining the mixture so that the chunks stay inside the dessert and don't get stuck in the sieve. Next, you have to fill up your caramel molds with the custard mixture, making sure they're all full to the same level so that they all cook in the same amount of time. The last thing you have to do is add hot tap water to the pan halfway up. Please don't spill any into the desserts or this will stop them setting. This will be your bain-marie that will protect your custard from overcooking in the oven. You can garnish this classy dessert in all kinds of ways. Have fun! What is boiled sugar and water called? When should you use a lid when cooking caramel? What's it called when you add a hot liquid to eggs? Why should you add sugar to the pot when boiling milk? How many teenagers does it take to stop a pot of milk boiling over? What is a bain-marie and why do we use it for this? How hot is your caramel once it's ready? What should you yell if you have to walk with your hot pot? Okay guys, have fun. Make beautiful creme caramels.